The Baltimore Full, show 4876, VTR 81-2006.
Where are we going? Many places, Thailand, Fiji. Are we leaving soon?
I'm still trying to think of something special to do for Bridget.
You're still not beating yourself up about that, are you?
Well, she did graduate from medical school, and I wasn't even there.
Well, she didn't even go to the ceremonies herself because of Darla.
All the more reason we have to do something for her. You think she'd want a car instead?
A car? No, I think that she would probably appreciate a dinner with her family. It's been a hard year for her. Don't forget that, Darla. Don't forget we lost our child.
Makes you appreciate the people you love even more.
You know, when we're together like this, I feel like a very lucky man. Because I get to show you exactly how much I love you.
Taylor? Why are you sitting in the dark? What's going on?
Hector,
Gerald, twice in one day. What's going on?
I think I screwed up.
How'd you do that?
Well, when you were at the prison this afternoon with Taylor and her daughter, somebody saw you there, and he was asking a whole lot of questions.
Lieutenant Baker.
Bad time?
No, come in, please. Actually, I was going to call you today to see if there was any progress about my daughter-in-law's death.
Well, you've been very patient, Mrs. Forrester.
Because I've had to be.
Well, as I've tried to explain to you and your family...
I know. A hit-and-run investigation is one of the most difficult in law enforcement. Believe me, we all understand that.
Yeah, especially without any witnesses.
Without any witnesses, my granddaughter was there. She told you everything.
Oh, well, the description of the vehicle Phoebe gave us was pretty vague, so...
Well, I'm sure that's because she was traumatized.
I called her mother shortly after the accident, trying to arrange another meeting with Phoebe.
And?
She never called me back.
You know, actually, that doesn't surprise me.
Well, why is that?
Well, I would imagine that her mother's trying to be very protective of her.
Exactly.
Exactly? Are you saying that Phoebe isn't telling you everything?
You just might be onto something.
Don't answer it. Please don't answer it.
If it's
Just-
work,
no.
I have to. Oh, it's Ridge.
He'll leave a message, believe me.
I told him to cover for me while I was at your board meeting.
It was our board meeting, if you remember. He'll fill you in tomorrow on what he needs to talk.
Rich, hi. What's going on? No. That's the last time Donna's going to do a disgusting display like that. I don't want to jeopardize the company. Okay, we'll talk about it tomorrow. Tomorrow, Rich. Bye.
Everything under control?
Oh, yeah. Everything will be as soon as I get to work in the morning.
Oh, don't go. Don't go to that fashion business anymore, please. I'm asking.
Fashion business is what I love to do.
Well, you would love Marone Industries too. Just give it a chance. That's all I'm
But
asking.
I already have an office there at Marone.
I'm not talking about working in the same building. That's not what I mean. I want you to be in the company with me, side by side. I need you. My company needs you.
That's really sweet. But can we table this conversation for right now? And think about other things.
I think it might be time then.
Yeah? Time for what?
Time to sing you this little song that I wrote. I was going to write it about the shady Marlin, but for some reason, it turned out to be about you.
Are you sure you're all right?
I was just sitting here thinking how a person's life can change in the blink of an eye.
I was hoping we could talk, but you know what? Maybe some other time.
Why?
Because as much as it's helping me, Taylor, I think it's hurting you.
What are you feeling?
Lost. I want to know who killed her, Taylor. I don't care if it was an accident or if it was cold-blooded murder. I have to look this guy in the eyes and tell him who she was and what she meant to me and to our daughter. And I want him to know the pain that she suffered, and for God's sakes, I want him to suffer it too. I know it's wrong to feel this way, but I can't get past this. I've got so much anger inside of me that I'm afraid it's all I'm ever going to feel. And Alexandria, she's never needed me more, but all I can think about is finding the bastard that killed her mother and choking him with my bare hands, Taylor. Just, why? Why did this happen?
It was an accident. I know because I was there. It's my fault.
What kind of questions was he asking?
What you were doing there. I told him that you and your friends were visiting Mrs. Walker. Then he wanted to know what she was in for. So I told him, vehicular manslaughter. That's when he really started perking her up.
Was he a cop?
It's not like it's a secret, right? I mean, you've brought kids to meet prisoners before. It gives them something to think about, especially if they're going to go and drink and drive.
Yeah, Daryl, I know, but was he a cop?
Yeah, Beverly Hills Division. Is Baker, Lieutenant Baker. I figured you knew him.
Yeah, why's that?
He sure as hell seemed to know you.
Well, I'm sure that my granddaughter would have told you absolutely everything that she knows about what happened that night.
Did you know your granddaughter was visiting an inmate at the state penitentiary today? She was there with her mother and Hector Ramirez. Ramirez arranged the visit.
Visiting an inmate at the prison?
The woman serving a 10-year sentence, vehicular manslaughter, DUI.
Perhaps she's Taylor's patient.
Oh, a professional visit. Well, that would explain Taylor's presence, but what were Hector and Phoebe doing there?
Well, I don't know. I don't have any idea. But I do know one thing. My son needs an answer, Lieutenant. He needs to know who killed his wife. And I need to know that you're really focusing on that.
I assure you, Mrs. Forrester, solving this case is my top priority.
Well, then why are we rehashing all of this?
Whoever killed your daughter-in-law may be guilty of vehicular manslaughter. Now, if Hector was trying to make a point...
Hector make a point? To whom?
Well, who has the most to lose? Phoebe? She wasn't driving. She had a flat tire. She called her mother to come get her.
Her mother? Are you saying her mother had something to do with this?
I wasn't going to say anything, but he is a lieutenant.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Lieutenant Baker's a friend of mine. He's probably curious, just wondering what a guy like me is doing with a woman like Taylor Forrester.
I knew there was something going on between the two of you.
Daryl, we're friends.
Yeah, and friends don't let friends drive drunk, right?
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, I mean, you brought her to see Mrs. Walker, right? A DUI, manslaughter. I just figured that she was...
Don't.
I'm not going to say anything.
There's nothing to say. All right?
Right.
So, we still on for that softball game next week?
Sure. I'll see you there.
Okay, see you.
You can't be serious. Taylor is a suspect in your mind?
Think about it.
I don't have to think about it. My God, this would be almost laughable if it weren't so tragic.
Accidents happen,
Oh,
Mrs. Forrester.
you're out of your mind.
Phoebe called her, frightened and alone on a busy road. Taylor jumped in her car without even thinking.
She was thinking her daughter needed help.
But she'd been drinking. I smelled it on her breath at the hospital after they brought Darla in.
So she had a glass of wine.
Are you aware of her DUI conviction? Her license was suspended. Technically, she shouldn't have been driving that night.
She thought her daughter was in danger. I would have done the same thing.
Then she should have called the police.
This is outrageous, Lieutenant.
Why? Because she's your friend?
Because I know her. I know the kind of person that she is. Please, she would never be involved with something like this. And if she had been, she would have come forward.
I'm not suggesting that it wasn't an accident.
What you're suggesting is that she killed my daughter-in-law, and now she's using her own child to cover it up.
It's a theory.
Well, I hope you have more than one theory.
Well, we are following a couple of other leads. A car matching the description Phoebe gave us was stolen in Malibu that night. We found it across the border in Mexico, torched.
Anything else?
An ex-con in Nevada driving a stolen car with California plates.
Mm-hmm.
Parole violation.
Well, I hope you're questioning that pillar of the community.
We're working on it.
Well, work on this. Taylor is above reproach. She is an honest woman.
No one's above reproach, Mrs. Forrester. People make mistakes.
You're making a big mistake here, Lieutenant.
Well, for your sake, yours and your family's, I hope you're right.
Taylor, I don't want to hear you say that again.
I'm trying to tell you
I
something.
know. If you had gotten there sooner, this never would have happened.
No, no.
Gloria. Okay, tell her I'm on my way. Thanks. Bye. Alexandra's at a friend's house.
Can you wait a minute? Because
Taylor,
I want to talk
I have
to you.
to pick my daughter up. If I'm late, God forbid, she'll think something happened to me.
Thorne, please wait. Wait!
You wrote a song for me?
Oh, you sound surprised.
Oh, well, I am surprised. When did you write it?
I wrote it when we were on our honeymoon the first night while you were sleeping.
So what's it called?
You know, I think I'm just going to let you figure that one out yourself. You ready?
Yeah.
Lieutenant Baker,
May I come in?
is this an official visit?
I may have found the person responsible for Darla Forrester's death. Is that official enough for you?
Yesterday's over and tomorrow may never come. Well, at least we had some fun. A glass will race to the good old days. Nothing comes easy to the one who walks alone, is always looking for a home. Step inside for a hell of a ride. Got to take over. I think it's time to show her it's been coming. No more running, no more running. It's you and me. That's the way it's gonna be. And pretty soon you'll see that forever you're mine. It's you and me. There is no other way. And we're starting here today. 'Cause today is just you and me.
It's really beautiful. You and me.
Forever.
You can't be serious. Taylor's a suspect in your mind?
Think about it.
I don't have to think about it. My God, this would be almost laughable if it weren't so tragic.
So you know who killed Darla?
Is your daughter here?
Why?
She should probably be here for this.
Oh, no, she isn't here right now.
Well, I'll wait. You wouldn't happen to have a cold one, would you? I'm off the clock.
We don't have any liquor in this house.
There was the night of the accident. I found an empty bottle of wine when I came by to question Phoebe. Did I say something to upset you?
It's been a long day.
Oh, nothing like a tall glass of water to steady the nerves. Of course, it's not as good as a nice, dry Chardonnay. Oh, wasn't that what you were drinking the night of the accident? I smelled it on your breath, remember, at the hospital before they brought Darla
I
in?
honestly don't know what you want from me.
I know what you did. And I'm about 5 seconds away from arresting you for it. So why don't you do yourself a favor? Come clean. The truth about what happened the night Darla Forrester was struck. Tell me the truth, Doctor.